LEGO Star Wars fans, my name is Ryan, or MandRproductions 34, and welcome back to another comparison video. In this video, we're going to be comparing the LEGO Star Wars Flash Speeders. The one on the left is set number 7124. I unfortunately don't have the box for that one, but this is what the box art looks like. Look just like that. And then the one on the right is 75091. Respectively released in 2000 and 2015. So 15 years has taken quite a toll on the older model, which used to look really cool to me, but with this newer model, it doesn't look quite as cool. The 2000 model included 105 pieces and retailed for $9.99. The brand new or newish 2015 model included 312 pieces and retailed for $29.99. Now the price per piece is almost exactly the same, although you technically are getting a little bit worse price per piece with the newer model. Now, of course, there is a size difference that comes with the piece count, and I really like the newer, bigger model. It can sit more figures, and it just looks better in general. I think the green tiling look to it looks a lot better than some of the bricks on here. So yeah, the minifigures, you get a Naboo security officer. That's this one, and this is also a Naboo security officer. You can see the difference made there over the years, which is crazy. Or actually, they might be the same one. I'm not 100% sure. Let me double check that. But yeah, so the Flash Speeder itself actually does have a printed, or the older one has a printed part on it, rather. This is a Naboo security officer, so yes. Although that is odd, because this one's called the Naboo security guard, and he looks much more like this one. Like, they have the same looking torso, and you can tell there, like, they have the same looking torso. So that's a little bit weird to see that they've named him the way they did, because they have like the same hat and these ones don't have the same hat. So yeah, let me go ahead and move these minifigures out of the way. Now I just want to really take a look at the ships, because that's what's interesting about these. If you guys want to see the minifigures, you can take a look at my reviews for these respective sets, linked down below. So the control panel has changed a lot over the year. You can see the center console on the right with the newer model has some printed stickers in there, which actually look really cool. And then it's got an inverted little like motorcycle handle. And then on the older model, we've got one of those original like space 1980s type printed pieces in there, along with a little lever. And then you have this clear thing to represent a windshield. And it's a very boxy look. This one is a much more rounded and sleek look. It's much more accurate to the movie. The seats in the side or inside the ship are just two brown seats. On this one, they're actually like pieces, or something, like they're not seat pieces. They're different. Of course, there are these two printed pieces. You get two of these 1x1 tiles, which are pretty cool. On the underneath, you'll find some like inverted plates, or tiles rather, so that you can slide it along. You'll find the same thing on here, except they're clear, and it allows the ships to slide along on Lego bricks. Now, something you'll see with the newer model that you don't see with the older model is this, the ability to lift the sides, kind of like a sports car or something. Really cool way to get your figures in there. You can have them coming in and out. Very, very cool feature. I really like that. Go ahead and close it. It does it on both sides, if you're wondering. And then these have some spring-loaded missiles in them, while these don't have any weapons. So you get a little bit more playability. You get a much better looking cannon on top with a spring-loaded missile, as opposed to this little dinky thing. So that's another positive. The older one opens up, has some compartment here, where you can store binoculars and possibly a weapon or something in there. But the newer one has behind the headrest. This is a very genius design. I really like this. You can pull these right up and reveal two little compartments where you can put binoculars and another item as well. So I prefer the newer compartments to the older one, which is just kind of flip up. And honestly, when you're playing with this a lot, it'll just come right up. So that kind of ruined the experience in some ways. So yeah. Both weapons do spin 360 degrees, although this one is on there tighter, you'll notice, as opposed to this one, which is just on one of those spinning pieces. So a little bit different in that regard as well. But yeah, overall, in 15 years, there's been a lot of design changes. You can see they've really refined the look of the Naboo Flash Speeder. And I think 15 years did it justice. I think it was worth the wait. I think if you're looking to get one, you're definitely going to want to get the newer model. The older model just doesn't quite hold up to the looks. If you're building a mock or something, I would definitely go for a newer model, or maybe even a custom model. But honestly, this new model is really, really good and will get the job done. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe as you always do. You're all great. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.